Here we go. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Pumpkin Days episode 26, I believe we're up to now. We are just checking out, there we go, stuff. The game is in early access. Please excuse any bugs. The bugs are few and far between, I have to say. Or maybe I just don't notice them, but it's a lot of fun to play. It's 1:22 p.m. I must have had another early morning. I tend to do that with this game, but I have learnt not to keep going till I fall over because it's kind of expensive. Crafting channel, ooh, meteor shovel, nice. And weather for tomorrow, 54%. Oh gosh, I hope it rains. Okay. Hello, chicken. Cuddles. Let's pop you over here. Alrighty. What is my cash flow like? Okay, 2,440. That is enough to buy 2 more chickens. Or a barn. I could buy a barn and then maybe start on my cow adventure for cows. We could have the cow motel, I guess. The advantage though of chickens is they don't poop, whereas cows do. Alright, I think what I need to do is just settle down a bit. What do we got here? Sugar, flour. Oh, I can stop. We need cows. We need cows so we can have stuff. Oh, and I think maybe I need to make a run to the museum. Let's check it out. Museum in my bag. Yeah, alright. Let's go make a run to the museum first. And maybe we'll swing by the post office on the way through and see what we've got. I did have a bit of fun with my mining yesterday, so that was pretty good. I didn't catch the black widow. Where is my bug net? That spider is gonna get it. Really it is. There's my axe slot. And I have no weapon. That's okay. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is drop a few things off at the museum, and then I think what we'll do is on our way back we might just, casually drop in on a couple of spider friends of mine. And I'm going to see if I can see them, because I'm pretty blind when it comes to spiders. I'm really hopeless. Do I have any green tea on board? Oh no, there it is. Oh right. Oh, no, let's not do that. Do I have any nuts on board? What about apples? No, okay. Alrighty. I'm just trying to make sure I give Tara something she likes. And I don't think I checked on the availability of a beer barrel either. And I don't have any wooden planks on board. Oh. Alright, well I won't make Eddie later in the day, so let's just grab so for a small barn I need 2,050 whatchamadoobies. How you doing, Eddie? You've got a request on the board. Oh yes it is, please help my brother out. Oh, buy and sell. Oh, a beer barrel. Let's buy the beer barrel. Yes. Alright. I haven't got a fish prep station yet because I don't want to use one. Have I got all my backpack slots? I do now. Oh, I wish I could add more. Alright, I will stop whining and get going. Thanks, Eddie. I've noticed you do tend to lose your steering with the right mouse button when you finish a purchase, so it's kind of useful if you just lift your finger and away you go. And maybe we should try and catch, oh yeah, let's pocket that. You only sneak when you have your net in your hand. Alright, I don't think I've caught a burnet yet. Let's try it. Number 9, to equip our net. Oh, alright, and again. Yes. Do you know how long I've been trying to catch one of those things? You watch, it'll be one. Oh no, No, and it's one I've caught before. Now I feel silly. Let's go to the museum. Yes, you may have my 5 gold. I'm trying to sprint. I can't sprint in this game. This is as fast as I go, unless I buy a horse. And I haven't bought a horse yet. They're very cute though. They come as foals. But I'm kind of content to run most of the time, or to jump in the the tuk-tuk, and go places. This is the museum. As you know, I love the museum, as you may not have known. Let's give Evan some stuff. 32% in year 1. That's probably not too bad, I guess. Let's talk to Evan. How you doing? His muscles are pretty good today. Sure, they look great. Cool. A magazine for terror. Sure, I can do that. Let's pocket that. All right, we are going to jog home, and we are going to try and catch the black widow spider without getting bitten again. And we're going to try. I noticed when I looked at the playthrough yesterday that I had completely missed. Let's just go bug Blake. Yeah, what? Oh, that's really kind. He mentioned that Evan needed help. That's pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to try, I emphasize the word try, and catch this black widow spider. Because, I mean, it's snow, right? And the spider is black. I should be able to see it. Maybe. Can I run up the snowbank? Oh, how embarrassing. Let's go this way. All right. I mean, the last two times I've gone looking for it, it's whacked me really hard and knocked me on my behind. So I'm going to try again, just to see if I can catch it. I mean, you all saw how really good I was with the net a minute ago. So I mean, my chances are pretty slender. There are a couple of brown recluses, and I have to say I'm really glad. Do I have that one? That might be one of those orange painted butterflies that I keep missing. Let's see if I can do better this time. Oh, it might be a lady too, an American painted lady. No, it's an orange sulfur. Yes. Oops, wrong button. Got excited. All right. Now, somewhere in here, what's that? There is 2 brown recluse spiders. I've never caught one of those before. Oh, dope. And a little bit further down, there's this black widow. So, oh, and there's an orchard spider. Now, last time, there it is. I can see it a bit better today. Can you see it just there? Last time I went looking for it, and I actually completely botched it. 9. All right. I'm gonna try. And there it goes. So it's a green lynx spider, and I haven't caught it yet. I'm kind of excited though, because that's like the first time I've actually seen it. Okay, now the next thing we're going to try and catch is over here somewhere, where that butterfly is a brown recluse spider. And do you think I can ever catch it? I think see, it's really hard to see. I think it's actually right behind the butterfly now. So let's try again. Yeah, it's definitely right behind the butterfly. Oh, wow. I wonder if they've tweaked it so you can see them a little easier. Ah, right. So the minute you go for that butterfly, and actually thank God we caught it, the spider's right behind it. Oh, it's a Venusta orchid spider. Okay. So there you go. So there are two spiders and we can see them now, but the one I'm going to try and catch, and it's probably going to knock me on my bottom again. Actually, there's two over here we'll try and catch. One of them is... See, I can't see it now. Is it gone? Oh, no, there it is. Right, one of them is this little beauty over here. Can you see it? That is a black widow, and it bites. So we're going to try and catch it, because of course we are. Oh! Oh God, I'm hopeless. Oops. Anyway, they're really tough to catch. Let's see if we can salve our pride by catching this little butterfly. Maybe by walking towards the butterfly. Nope, it saw me coming and ran away. All right. Now, over here, oh, they are so much easier to see today. What did you guys do? That's awesome. Anyway, so I think maybe the devs have tweaked the bugs, because I could not see them for love or money the other day. Either that or my eyesight's improved overnight. Alrighty, this is a brown recluse spider. Let's see if we can catch it. Uh-oh. Nope, I can't get near it. Maybe I need a longer, fine, I'll just catch my orange sulfur butterfly instead. So there, I'm not completely hopeless, right? Yes, I am. All right. So, oh, good. Well, I have to say, whatever you guys did with the spiders, I can see them now. It hasn't made me any better at catching them, but that's not your fault. So now what we're doing is we'll head for home and maybe deliver this package off to Tara. And I'm going to see if I can find a way to make nets and things. Oh, God, I got blown up by a spider again. That looks like a butterfly I haven't caught. Alrighty. Do we prove that we are, in fact, as hopeless as we say? That's a burnet, and I have caught it before. No, we are indeed as hopeless as we say. Oh, I nearly ran into a tree. Again. Okay. So I think what we need is we very much need for me to get a net with a longer handle, because I think the aggro range on the spider, hi cutie, is possibly a bit longer than my net handle, or I'm just hopeless. One of the two. I'd like to blame the net handle, please. Oh dear. But my problem is I haven't worked out where to find netting, and you need netting to make a net. Well, I think you do. In my other game, I had all of the craft recipes learned, so when the nets were introduced, I received the lessons for the net, and yes, we have netting required. Oh my goodness, look, we have turnips, yes. Or are they sugar beets? I forget. Turnips, there we go. All right, do I need to have a quota of those? Nope, wrong button. Let's try this one. I am dyslexic, so, you know. No, I have turnip. What I needed was kale, and that's what I'm growing. And cheese and milk. Which means maybe I should get my wooden boards. Oh dear, I need 50 of them. I do have 50 in various colours. Maybe I should go wood chopping. We might do that tomorrow. Although I have to say I'm a little bit scared to go wood chopping because there are spiders and hornets in the woods. Oh no! Let me there we go. Cooking channel. Oh, soybean soup. And what is in my crafting channel? Wooden brown counter. Cool. Alright, and it'll still be 54% to rain tomorrow. Today. Hopefully it will rain. I should probably go looking for kale too. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's the snow. Yes. Chestnut soup. I need to find where to find chestnuts. Maybe Wahoo Beach, because that was like the dude from Wahoo Beach. I can make a couch. And tomorrow's weather will be maybe snowy. Let's go. Alright, feed the chickens. Find the eggs. Oh, you are good chickens. Here, have some more food. And a cuddle. Hey, Belle. The reason I'm cuddling my chickens, or trying to remember to cuddle my chickens, is in your relationship, no, your animals. See, look, you can earn hearts with your chickens. And I suspect that the better off and the happier your chickens are, the more meat they'll give you when you take them to the butchers. Okay, that and I like cuddling the chickens. I'll admit it. Alrighty. I could test my theory on the long-handled net and the spiders. I wonder if Hefe occasionally has one. It's just something I want to get right before I go looking for scorpions over at the tundra, because there's a scorpion over at the tundra that will give you one sting and send you right back to Takeo. And I don't want to die today. Back to work with you, says Hefe. Hi Hefe, how you doing? Yes, I'm headed that way anyway. Now, what I came to ask you was, do you have a long-handled bug net? No. Well, that's just a bit rude. Fine. Okay. And there we go, the loss of steering after leaving the shopping again. So that's interesting. I thought it just happened at Sebastian's, but it seems to be happening with every vendor. So you just basically start, you turn away and move and then lift your finger off the right mouse button and then put it back down and your steering is back online. It's really easy to fix. Go this way. Do you ever feel like being called a nerd today? Oh, sure. He means it in the most friendly possible way, right? Hi, Orpheus. Nerd. You ought to go see Deke for a haircut. The one you're sporting looks ridiculous. Oh, listen to who's talking. Alrighty, so we have two things we need to do here. One of them is to deliver this parcel over to young Nicholas. Hi, Nicholas. I have a bag. You're very welcome. Oh, that's very sweet. How are you doing? No, I was just saying hello. What flower seeds have you got? Daffodils, morning glory, cosmoses, and rose. Beautifuls. Okay. He doesn't buy seeds though. I sell him some of that baby's breath I went out to Rosamund Circle with. Okay, let's go and catch up with Sebastian. Does Sebastian have kale? Let's find out. Oh yes, he does. I see it. Okay. How are you doing? The snow is nice, but we can't plant. Yeah, I'm looking forward to spring. Do you need anything? A CD from Zoe. Sure, I can do that. And what do you have? Fertilizer. Kale seeds. That's what I'm talking about. Let's buy 18 of those. Yeah. We can get ourselves a really good crop of kale for 18 seeds. You know what? I'm going to do the same with the sugar beet, even though I've got some at home. Turnip, potato. Let's buy those before I forget. Did I just buy the kale or did I completely forget? I think I completely forgot. Let's buy them in case. It is possible I'd bought them before. No, I didn't. Okay. Yep, you too. Alright, so I to get rid of that. Okay, we need... We are so close to our farm. We could plant our seeds and come back. We might do that. I know, I'm procrastinating because I don't want to go check out that spider again. Okay, nothing to donate, so that's fine. Yes, I too can make macaque sounds like my chickens. Oh, shinies! I love it! What did I plant? Oh, potatoes! Oh dear. It's one of those days. I have written 6,000 words on my novel this morning, and I have between 4,000 and 5,000 to go. So this is my middle of the day break, and then I have to get back to it. Alrighty, I have kale. Let's go planting kale seeds. That and I leave. I discovered if I left my broadcasting till the very end of the day, I just didn't get it done. So I'm getting it done here. When people are awake to maybe see me, if they want to watch a bit of Pumpkin Days. You know, and someone getting bitten by, because they're stupidly chasing black widow spiders around the forest. And also, I should deliver the green tea to Viva. I forgot. It's just one of the character mission things. Alright, so what we need to do today is finish our planting. And I'm really only worrying about the kale because... Oh, finished it. It's fine. I want lots of sugar beet because then I can make sugar, which means I can make ice cream and cake and pastries and stuff. And I'm going to really get into the wheat come summer, but I also want to buy a bunch of cows because some of the cooking recipes require cow meat, and the best way to get it, the cheapest way to get it, well, it's not that cheap I guess, is to raise your own cows. But I want to get the museum done before I get a bunch of cows, because cows take a lot of time to look after, especially if you do them in any kind of bulk. Alright, so Tara and Zoe, let's go do that. Actually, hang on a minute. I have a few slots for, but my axe is nearly broken. Alright, let's go grab my axe and maybe empty out some of these gemstones. I was going to not empty them out until I polish them. Where did I put my axe? I think I put it in the other box actually. Yeah. So I'm going to just have to haunt Hefes until I can buy a long-handled bug net. Or find some netting and try and remember what the recipe was. Or maybe just experiment on my own and try and work it out. But the thing is it's a long-handled bug net. I need to make myself an axe. So who knows if you use wood or if you use something else. Huh. Alright, let's go with that. And I'm going to need the brownwood planks. I just pop them down here, it's just easier. We'll need our anvil. I love the reach on these things. Alright, I don't have a recipe for a gold axe, but iron is 1 brown and 3 iron, 1 brown and 3 diamond, 1 brown and 3 silver. So I'm going to take a guess and just say that a gold axe is 1 brownwood plank and 3 gold bars, right? Alright, hit build, not experiment, and hope we get it right, because that would be expensive to mess up. Woohoo! Okay, well, seeing as I've got that, how am I for pickaxes? I think I'm low on pickaxes, and if I remember rightly, pickaxes are 2, maybe? Oh no, they're 3. Oh, that's a pain. Shears are for sheep. axes are 1 and 3, hoes are 1 and 2. I'm going to use up my other axe. Oh no, I don't need to, do I? Fine, I will build a gold hoe. And then I will sell my iron hoe, because my gold hoe will hoe better. Bing bada boom. Alright, let's go find Vbat, Zoe, and Terra. After we sell our iron hoe. It's a gold shovel. That's an iron pickaxe. I'm going to keep that. They're useful. Oh, that's a copper axe. So no, we're not keeping that. Right. Now I don't have enough axes again. That's okay. Let's go. We have errands to run and I am being very distractible. So what do you reckon? I should... Oh, I know. It's 3:33. If I can get to the dress shop in time, maybe we'll see if they have any netting. Because, like, it's a fabric, right? Maybe, kind of. Let's see if we can get there before they run away. Okay. Aha. No. Okay, so they don't have... Sorry, guys. I'm just here for the netting. How you doing? Basic pumpkin veil. Okay. I'm getting some weird jumping here. Okay. Alright, so if you don't buy fabric, let's just talk to Rose. Okay. So if you don't buy fabric from the dress shop, maybe it's something you can make on the loom, or it's a fishing thing. Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to run out and find Terra. I think she's probably out at the dump. I hope she is, otherwise I'm not going to be able to find her very well at all. Let's drop in and say hello to Hunjal.
Jerk.
Yeah, nice to see you too, sweetie. Alrighty. And we're going to miss buying chickens and cows and things. That's okay. I think she's out there. There she is. There was a black widow in this woods as well. Borrowed it from Dahlia. Okay, now I've got to run, otherwise she's going to go home before I can catch her. This is the rule of delivering deliveries. Make sure you do it in a timely fashion, says the lady who's about to be late for some. Okay. And who got lost going into town? There better not be any spiders in here. I'm going to cry. Okay, I'm not going to cry, but I will sook. There's not much difference. Alrighty. Oh, there's Zoe. Yay! It's Tanis's. Right, well that's easy to fix. Yeah, you should. I found this somewhere. I don't want to know. Hey, she gave me grapes. That's kind of cool. Hey, Tessa.
Oh,
Thank you. I'm not cold. Oh, she's kind of sweet. Alright, now are the girls in the shop or did they go home already? Rose is in there still, but the others look like they've gone. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, wait, she walked right past me. Can I get to her before she... No, because she's running. Stop, wait for me. Can I get to her door in time? Oh, no, I can't. Okay, so sometimes if you run fast enough and you catch up with the players just before their door closes, you can actually follow them into their houses, which I know is not stalkerish at all, I have to say. But anyway, oh hey, thanks for the follow, Monkshade. That's awesome. Ezekiel. All right, so I have to go and catch. Hello, Wunjao. Not catch. What am I doing? I've got to go catch VBAT. I'm not going to use my insect thing for that. So let's just head over here. I have some green tea for the poor guy, and I've been running around with it in my backpack for like the last 3 or 4 days. So hopefully he doesn't mind it being slightly sloshy. Oh, thank you. Alrighty, now I guess we're not that far from where the spiders live, and I do kind of need, you know, oh, what's that? That's like another burnet moth. It is. I've caught one of those. I do kind of need to get more stuff for the museum. What I don't really need is to get bitten, especially actually if I don't take any. Hang on, let's just increase our stamina, because if the spider bites me right now, I will end up in the doctor's office. Alrighty, let's go and see if we can catch ourselves a redback spider. Oh, sorry, that would be if you're in Australia. I think the correct term for it is a black widow. And all right, here we go again. All right, I can actually see the spiders today. So yesterday I couldn't see this, or the day before. But my problem is I can't get close enough. Did I equip that? Yes, okay. All right, the way to start sneaking is you just equip your net. Oh, man. Okay, fine. I think I need a longer handle. Or a better aim. It could be a better aim. I actually really do suck at this. Okay, over here is a, there it is, just there is another spider, and we're gonna try and catch it, even though I don't think I'm gonna have. I have a hope in Hades of it. But until I work out where to find netting and what the recipe is for a long handle. A rustle. You can hear that, I know. And there it goes. See, and I was nowhere near close enough to catch it. So what I'm thinking, I'm not completely hopeless. I can catch them. It's just I'm thinking spiders need a big, longer handled net. Let's go prove the point with the Black Widow though, okay? Because, I don't know, I like being knocked on my tail 3 or 4 times a day. No, I don't. But anyway. Alright, so over here somewhere is a nasty, nasty little spider. There she is. Okay, she's right there. And we're going to try and catch her because we're silly like that. Actually, I really don't think I've got hope in Hades, but we're going to try anyway. And I think what my problem is my net is too short. Because I don't get close enough to even... Well, maybe I do. Let's try this. Oh. Don't! Okay, that I think is my fault and not the net's fault. See, I'm not completely hopeless. I can catch the things. Sometimes. Alright, let's see if we can find this other spider, which is over here. Sometimes. Maybe I've made enough noise and it's run away. Let's just get out of sneak mode. And see if we can find it. It's possible it hasn't respawned yet. It's usually about here somewhere. All right, well, I'm just going to run through here because I don't think that the wandering spider is there. Yeah, no, it's not there. I know, right? How much faith do you have that you have seen the spider or missed seeing the spider? In my case, yeah, that's good. But the good news is the spiders are a lot, yes, easier to see now. Oh, what's that? There's something here. Shall we try and get it? Yeah, let's try and get it. It's really hard to gauge. Ah, what was that? I don't think I'm close enough to irritate it, right? And I picked up a daylily instead of swatting the spider. That was another green lynx. Okay, that one's new for me. Alright, that one rustled at me 3 times before it ran away. Maybe I am just hopeless. Or I need a bit more practice. One of the two. I'm going to go with the needing more practice because I can't be that hopeless. Well, I can, but anyway. Okay. So we have succeeded in getting bitten by the spider again and in letting 3 others. I'm doing good, Monkshade. How are you doing? And in letting 3 others escape. So what we might do is go and salve our pride by chopping down a few trees so we can get ready to build our cow barn. All right, butterflies. Burnet moth in this case. Let's go catch them. They're worth about 30G a piece too, so this is not really a bad thing. It's a lot of fun. Have you talked to Kumiko about your bug net yet? Oh no. It's a really good game. Here we go. Awesome. Did you start out in Pumpkin Vale or did you start out at Wahoo Beach? Hey, so what we're going to do is head back up this way and maybe chop down some trees. I should probably eat something before I fall over again. It's taken me ages to get the net anywhere near right. Yeah, Pumpkinville is good. It's a good solid one. Which farm did you get? The one by the river or up near the temple or the one over by Sebastian's? So yeah. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. It's nice and close to everything, maybe. It's growing. Gem cutter. Alright. Yeah, so yeah. I just realized I'm not going to have much luck getting wood if I don't actually get some of these gems. Yeah, no, that would be a good idea. I kind of chose one because I like the river, but in hindsight, being closer to everything would have probably been a better idea, especially when you're trying to get home before you fall asleep after getting off the tuk tuk. Hey. So what we're going to do is we're just going to polish up some of these gems and see if we're missing any from our museum collection. I've kind of got my fingers crossed that we might be. There you put that one up there. Oh, is that how you do it? I haven't worked out how to get netting yet. Um, that was something that's on my to-do list to try and figure it out. I hadn't thought to look at the dump, but I haven't caught any fishing yet either. So that's good. I might give that a shot. There are crafting recipes for the nets, but you've either got to experiment to work them out, or you've got to wait for them to come up on the news. Like I said, with my other character, I kind of went, oh yeah, and then I worked out I didn't have netting, so that was on my to-do list. I'm trying to work out how to catch these spiders, um, because they scare me every time. Every time I hear them rustle. So yeah, forgot the last time I went gem hunting. I should have just polished them up straight away, and I just left it. So it's like, oh, you just grab that steel and put it in there. J for thingy, what's it? Okay, so in my bag. Looks like I got some more gems for the museum on the last run. That's pretty good. Ah, well, as you've seen with catching the bugs, I tend to pocket the net until I'm a little bit closer to them. Not too close though, because I keep slipping on the keys and running over the top of them and scary them away. And then all I really do is I move the view so that, hang on, let me just pop this away. So I'm looking over the top like this. So you hold the right mouse button down and just swivel so that you maybe get a better view, so you're not trying to look through your character. And then it's a matter of trying to line the bug up with the net, and that's that's what I have a lot of trouble with. I keep thinking I've got it lined up, and then missing it completely, um, which I'm not quite sure why I'm quite that hopeless, but I am. It's just one of those things. It's like just trying to get it to all work. Some days I'll think I've got it, and then I'll completely botch the next catch. It's Yeah, but I've only been doing it for I think the last 4 or 5 episodes, so it's only come out in the last week. So it's really hard to do. Are you chasing mostly butterflies, or are you actually chasing all of them? Grab that one. Yeah, that's what I started practicing with, and the dev said that actually the butterflies are harder than harder than anything else to catch, but so far they've been the only ones I can catch. Um, Moths come out pretty much in the same patches that butterflies come out at. Sometimes you get them late in the day, but yeah, it's just we'll head over. I'll just put this character to sleep for a bit, and then we'll head over to grab that. Have you been over to the pine forest? Okay, 44% chance of rain. Everything looks wet. Alright, bugs, huh? Let me just see which of these bugs I can pop into my chest. I think I've pretty much got everything I've got on me, so we might just go over here and empty our pack a little bit. And then I'll walk through how I do it, and maybe that'll help with how you guys do it. Yeah, it's the forest near the Diamond Waterfall. So if you go across the bridge near the dump, it's that forest of really dark trees just straight through. You get a few butterflies and moths in there, but I did actually I ran into a black widow spider out there as well. Literally ran into it. I noticed though with spiders, you don't look down at the ground for them. You kind of look a little bit above the ground at it, kind of at about ankle height, because they don't tend to be crawling. They tend to be, yeah, that'll leave me enough space. They tend to be a little bit above the ground. So with the spiders I'm chasing today, it took me a while to work out where they were, and then it took me a bit longer to work out that you don't find them by looking down. You've actually got to look a little bit out, so you're looking at about this level when you're running. So when you're trying to catch them, you've got to tilt your character up so you can see over her head, so to speak. It's that. Oh cool, okay. So for instance, alright, so butterflies float a little bit higher than spiders when you're looking at them. And what I do is I tend to turn it and then try and line them up with the net before I go close. But they move. And then about here. And of course, oh, and I caught it, there you go. So it's kind of hard to gauge the distance with them, but you need a pocket so you can move. And the other thing I try and do is line them up so that they're silhouetted against a darker patch of ground, so they're easier to see. So I'll line it up a little bit like that, and then hit the 9 and, well, 9 if that's where your bug net is. And that one I missed. So yeah, 1 minute you'll think you've got it, and then the next minute you won't. It's quite tricky. So you're lining the net and not the character's head. I don't know if that helps at all, but that's kind of the main things I concentrate on when I'm looking for trying to catch them. And as you saw, I'm not that great with everything, with the bug catching, but it is a lot of fun. There is a chance you can get nets off Hefe, but I think it's really rare that he has them. Still, it's worth a shot. Pumpkinville is quiet. Hefe likes it that way. Yeah, so any nets at all with Hefe are a bit of a bonus. Alright, let's get rid of that. It's kind of annoying. Oh good, well hopefully good luck with that, because I tell you what, the bugs they're not quite the bane of my life, but they're certainly a challenge with that one. Actually, I'm just going to see. Oh, I don't have enough timber on me. That's what I was supposed to go timbering for yesterday. Is I need to go buy a cow barn because my quota has milk on it. I've been putting it off. The other thing too is if there's flowers near where you're bug catching, just catch the oh no. We're not going to make it to the museum. Okay, fine. Wahoo Beach is at Spooney Island if you've ever been. Have you been to Spooney Island yet? It's kind of all the way across. It's a bit of a run, so make sure you give yourself most of a day, but basically if you run down to the museum and then just kind of across through the Palash and across the bridge, usually even if you end up starting in the morning, you'll end up getting there in the afternoon. But there's a whole bunch of beetles out on the island, and I think they only come out at night. I'm actually tempted to go see if I can catch any, but I've realised my inventory might be, yeah, it's a bit full for me to go chasing it. So what I might do is go get some wood and deal with that, because I've missed the museum tonight, so that's okay. But yeah, one of the main ways of filling up the museum has been with the gems. So basically mining out the gems, because that's kind of pretty good. What are my errands? I forget. Oh, whoops. Dahlia. Oh dear. That's Iris, isn't it? Yeah, and I've missed Dahlia again. I think she's headed... Yeah, I think she's gone home already. That's okay. I'm just going to peek in through her window and see if she's in there. If she isn't, I might go looking for her. I feel really stalkerish doing this, actually. No, she's not there. Okay, I wonder where she's gone. Oh, here she is. Hi, Dad. You don't mind me. I have a delivery for you. That's why I was looking in the mirror. Oh, really? Black mask? Make sure to go get your hair touched up. What is it with these guys at my and my hair? Story of my life, really. Okay. Black mask at this time of day is usually... I'm trying to sprint again. I got my finger down on the key and everything. It's like, do. Okay. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Oh, he's always so cheerful. Pumpkin Vale's the best. Yes, sirree. Yeah, no, the gems I found were really good. If you head up to the Diamond Falls, if you've been up that way, you might have found the caves up there. So there's some more, there's dinosaur bones, so. With the fossils, there's two places you can get them at the tundra, which I'm a little bit scared of going to at the moment because there's scorpions. Or you can get them in the Lapido Caves, and the Lapido Caves are way up past the falls. So kind of where you were if you went up to Diamond Falls and you just kind of go around the back. But I haven't done exploring them yet. What was I doing? I was heading out this way checking for checking for timber, that's right. I'm going to go and upset Pumpkin Jack. Okay, maybe not upset him on purpose. And maybe not go too far into the forest at night where the spiders might get me. Actually, speaking of spiders, is this one back? There it is. It's right there. All right. That was definitely not lined up properly. But I got closer that time, so maybe it's just the way I'm approaching them that's wrong. I don't think the other one's back yet. No, okay, the other one's not back. So yeah, so the spiders are tricky. I haven't worked them out yet. And I can't help myself. It's a bug. I've got to catch it. Or try. And you see that with the violet, what there, it's like, no. picking that up instead of catching a bug. I've lost my way now. There we go. We're going this way. But it's a really enjoyable little game, this one. Parsley's good. I am looking for spiders. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm being really chicken. So I think I need 50 wood for the cow barn. Alrighty, let's go. It's orange wood. I don't think it matters what kind of wood. Cool, I didn't know we could get orange wood here. Yeah, diamond tools would be awesome. Meteor tools are good too. Or so I've heard. And uranium tools aren't bad either. If you haven't got diamond yet. At the moment, I think I'm just playing with gold. Might just put that timber. Where is it? Okay, so I do have 50 timber on me. The main reason I'm trying to, I was thinking I was getting brown wood, but it doesn't matter. I try not to use my brown wood for building simply because you can't substitute other wood in when you're making tools. Yeah, gold and silver is really good. It's also, I think it's one of the main things you pick up with the mines. So take that through this way. Oh no, I'm exhausted. I'm a bit more wary of chopping wood now because a couple of the places that I usually chop, like I said, I ran into a black widow literally and lost half my hit points. I just think it'd be really funny, you're there innocently chopping wood and next minute, wham, bit by a spider and you end up at Dr. Takeo's. You've been working yourself too hard. No, I really haven't. I just fell over. There it is. Yes. Yeah, I think those two are the best place to find it. They're good for a few things with that one. I haven't ventured. Actually, I should go and venture and chase the bugs down there. Aha, another one. Seriously? Back away slowly. And I missed. That's okay. All right. Try again. Oh, seriously. Yeah, so it does help looking down at them, but if you're like me and your aim is not so great, it won't help you much. It's like, no, I can't catch them. Yes, I can. But it's taken me ages to just even get anywhere near them, and they're just insane.
Cutie.
Hey, I suppose you could say our duty is to make the town functional at all. Be sure to be grateful, okay?
Cutie.
Yep. She's funny. Who's that? That is Fires? Yeah.
What's up?
You would you? But your Vera would scold me for chopping wood in the dark. Well, don't tell Vera what I was doing, okay? Alrighty, I think I might stop by the shipping box and ship some of my moths. No, see, I don't know much about the multiplayer. I haven't played multiplayer yet. It's I have seen it played though. The dev occasionally does some demos of it. Give me a tick. What I'm going to do is just very quickly check over on her channel. Have you found her channel, Pumpkin Days, on Twitch? So if you look it up
sort of 7x of clubs
and
also be worth
search that. So Pumpkin Days, and you'll find it's the symbol for the game. And if you go into her videos, you'll find she's done a lot of dev work. And one of those is when she's testing the multiplayer. It's about 18 days ago, but actually, and there's one at 15 days ago as well. So if you just check there and see, you should be able to see a little bit about the multiplayer. About her multiplayer, what they're doing with the multiplayer. So they're still working on it. I think they've opened it up now. I could be wrong. But yeah, so I haven't played it in multiplayer yet. But if you, just look up Pumpkin Days, and hers is like the person. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check. Because I don't know if I've actually put the Summer Azure in. I know I have with that one. And I'm not so sure about that one. I did notice that occasionally your journal doesn't tell you everything that you can donate. So I might... Yeah, that's okay. We'll go with that. Might go and empty my backpack a little bit. Oh, right, 1:59 a.m. in the morning. Oh dear. Crab legs and crafting and fun cupboard. And we're good. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. Before we go to bed, we're going to put on some logs. So I've got timber, so I can visit what's his face in the morning. Oops, might help if I open that up. All right, Eddie. So I can visit Eddie in the morning because I don't actually need to have the 2,000 to build the barn because it'll actually go straight onto credit. So I could build it and buy a cow and then pay it off with the next shipment. We'll see. We'll see how I go with the gems. Classic hamburger. I have flour. I forgot about that. Okay, flour. That's important because... Alright, I haven't worked out how to make dough in this game yet. Okay, so what we're going to do just before I run out the door, because I wanted to remember to do this, was that my flour? Yep. I'm going to just experiment with the flour. Hopefully not make a complete mess of it. Alright, we've learned how to make dough. I need to empty my pack a little bit. Okay. Bada boom with this one. Oh no, that's a bit full. Okay, we'll just head into the storage shed. I think the dev said something about they were going to let us build storage sheds as well, but she was still working on it, which is kind of cool. Okay, we'll go with the black dahlia and iris. Uh-oh, who have I forgotten to deliver something to? The black mask, of all the people to be late for. That'd be right. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I could... Oh, glowing mushrooms. I should sell those. I will. That's an idea. I'm being a little bit haphazard with my plants at the moment. I'm going to regret this later. That on while I'm gone, and we'll grab some of these, pop them away. Yeah, amber, pyrite. Granite. Okay. Is that what you do? Because it's driving me bats. Shift click. See, that's another aspect I hadn't worked out. Thank you. That's awesome. Oh, which reminds me, my beer barrel needs to go down. And then I'm going to try this shift click thing because that's good to know. There's a few things I haven't worked out, as you can tell, with the game, so it's always nice to discover something new. Alright, potatoes. No, potatoes go in the still, that's right. Okay, in the beer barrel. Should probably grab okay. Alright, that's fine. Let's head over to the museum before the day completely gets away on us. Oh, actually, before I do anything else, let's grab the 50 planks that we wanted for our cow barn. I'm just going to grab that out of there. It's going to be the prettiest cow barn in the world, I have to say. Orange wood. So just take our time. I got really used to Porsche's right click to transfer items quickly, and I hadn't worked out the shift click for this one, so that's awesome. You have to remember it now. I know, there are bugs. There are no bugs. Oh no. Okay, fine. Toro. $12.30. The black mask will be somewhere. If he's not over there, he'll be down this way. We'll catch up with him eventually. Oh, there he is. Let's give him that. Do not cross me. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that is one of the things I've been missing is that fast transfer. All right. So they say they put the butterflies in here, and I just can't find them. That's okay. I'm like, oh, squirrel. Evan, I have more things for you. Okay, now I know for sure that none of the bugs in my bag actually belong here, so that's good. That's kind of cool. 33%. How are you doing? Don't stay out too long or I'll catch a cold. Oh, no. Okay. We're trying to get to Eddie's before 4 o'clock. That's right. Then I think I might do one more run through, but I think tomorrow we might head out to, we'll empty the gems out and then we might head out to Wahoo Beach or Spooney Island. I might try my hand at catching some of the beetles because last time I tried they were really really hard to see against the trees. Yeah, most of my museum is gems and fossils and fish. But I haven't caught many of the fish out at Wahoo Beach or Spooney Island. And I've caught, I think, most of the winter fish here. Hey, Alec. Oops, and I ran right past Eddie's. Oh, I think I missed him too. Never mind, let's try anyway. Eddie, how you doing? Yeah. Unfortunately, I have that training. No, that's not what I meant to do. Build. Okay, 2050. Let's call it the, I don't know. Oops, my caps lock is on. Moo Cow Motel, there we go. That's right, it's T in this game. No, it's not, it's R. Excellent, thank you, Eddie. I don't think I'm going to make Alex's in time, but we can try. I think cows are 5,000, though if they are, what I might do is just buy some chickens. But I think she shuts at 5, so we may have missed her. Yeah, we did miss her, that's okay. We might as well say hello.
Howdy. Howdy.
Alright, oops. The only problem is if you accidentally tap them and they haven't finished talking, you can't escape until they are done. Oops. Hey. Pretty sure Orpheus doesn't mind that much. Hi Sebastian, how you doing? Yes, I have. Actually, that's interesting. What fruit trees do you have? None? You give me a sales pitch on fruit trees and there's none there. No, I'm not buying fertilizer for that much. Oops. Okay, I have a kale balm. Oh good, there's my first crop of kale. Alrighty, so I get 3 per. I need to ship 20. Yep, I've got enough for 20. Come to think of it, I might just put some more down. There's a recipe, I think, for kale and strawberries. So... okay. I didn't need to hoe all of that up anyway. Oops. There we go. Alright. I need to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Alright, we've given all the polished gems in, so I might as well get rid of those. It's not a bad way to clear your backpack. Let's get all of that done. And get rid of the ghost moths. Oh, these are really worth picking up when you get to them. They're worth 100G a piece. They're awesome. Kale salads. I haven't tried kale salads actually. Do you have any dressing for them? Or do you just do you eat it plain? It's not a food I'm familiar with. Okay, that's that done. Alright, oh yeah. And we polish the gems because we can. So I did a couple of, I think it might have been last episode or the episode before, I worked my way all the way into the middle of the caves and then cleared it and then worked my way back out again. Because sometimes you find meteor and comet in the middle of the caves. But what I forgot to do entirely was go through all my gems afterwards and polish them. It's kind of like, oh no. Some of those uranium tools going. Oh, it's already polished, that's what the problem is. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Yeah, plenty. Poppy seed. Huh. we'll get that done. I think granite I've got to polish. That's right, I do. Polish the granite. Collect that and go to 4. Aquamarines. And bada bing bada bing. Let's see how many of these are oh no, he wants my uranium bar. That's very sad. You can put the medals in at the museum as well, which I found out quite by accident one day because I didn't even think to try them. Oops. Pranite. Let's go with the amethyst. Just going to do a quick sort. If I can't find something that something else I don't have in the museum, right, that one's already there. I might just pop these in for later and not stress so much about getting them done. Ah. Okay, so hematite needs to go into the museum. We might just get those done. Put that down the bottom so I don't forget. And that citrine. That one up. See if I've had topaz before. Can't remember. Maybe. Looks like it. Alright, I'm going to just leave that to run through. Looks like the only thing I've got to keep are my uranium bar and my hematite. The rest can kind of go in the crate. Although I might double. Oh no, I'll do it now. That shift click. Oh, that is awesome. That is so good. Actually, I want that though. That's good for making, if you're making kitchens, it's really good for the countertops. All right, well that should keep people happy. Might head in and sleep, and then we might head out to Spooney Island and just see what sort of bug making mischief we can go, because I haven't explored out there yet. So we'll do that in the morning. And then I might call it a day, because I've got to get back and I've got to do some more words. All right. Awesome. Okay, so we have... I could go to the museum, but I'm actually just going to head straight out to Spooney Island and see if I can manage to not get myself bitten this time. I've got a little bit of energy food, so we're good. Right. So shipping gems is great for the wallet. Although if I fall over now, I'm going to be very upset because that piratical thing. Yeah, have you made any of your kitchens in your recipe, in your crafting thingy yet? You you use things like zinc and aluminium for the sinks and the dishwashers, and you can use granite or any of those other ones, or even just metal if you want for the oh, they're burnout moths for the bench tops, and they hit out the Spooney, and we'll see what we can find. Yeah, so it's actually really good. It took me a little bit to pluck up the courage to start experimenting with various things. Ooh, bugs. Now last time I completely muffed it with these, so let's see if we can manage to do any better this time. Yes, okay, that's a bella moth. And that's a ghost moth. For some reason that seemed a whole lot easier than last time. Don't think I've got that, whatever that is. Oh, that might be another ghost moth. Yeah. Okay. So there's a bunch of moths. Ooh, pretty. What's that? It's a hawk moth of some kind. Where'd it go? I don't think I'm going to get this one. Oh, it's further out, that's why. I swear it's teasing me. An elephant hawk moth. Wow, and that's the first time one hasn't flown off. Yep. So the medium kitchen, I forget, it'll let you make things with more than 2 items. Maybe it's three or four. I've got a master kitchen, so it's like it opened up a whole lot of recipes. So what I'm trying to find out here are beetles, but I think they only come out at night. Okay, maybe they don't just come out at night. All right, we're going to go beetle hunting. I'm really glad the beetles don't hunt you in this game. All right. So they're really hard to see, and they were last time. I think I fluked out the last time I saw one. It was an absolute fluke, but they have quite a big startle range. But there are apparently beetles on Spooney Island, and as you could hear, they're around. They sound exactly like spiders. Yeah. Now I just have to try and find them. In the middle, and aha. Okay, I think that's a beetle right there. I don't know how close I can get to him before he runs away, but we're going to give it a shot. Alrighty. Well, that was easier to look at last time, and but last time I was running around at dusk, so that's hardly anyone's fault except my own. All right. Let's see if we can find another one. So yeah, so the beetles are on Spooney Island, and there's I think there's quite a few of them. Ooh, there's also ginger on Spooney Island, and you can grow it, which I'm going to try doing when it comes to spring. All right, let's see if we can find another beetle. This sorrel is kind of cool. I think I've already donated these to the museum though. That's okay. Let's go for J. Cool. So I think the trick is to, before you go gathering madly, is to try and look at don't get too close to the trees that you're gathering near. Otherwise you'll miss them, miss the beetles before they scurry away. But they do seem to be around here quite a bit. That might be one, do you reckon? Oh yeah, that's got to be one. Let's see if we can catch this one. Oh! All right, we have caught ourselves a giant stag beetle. Awesome. It's kind of fun when you can grab them like that. Right, so yeah, so they're really hard to see, but if you just stay out from the trees a little bit and maybe try and I've got to find myself another one of those coconut rhinoceros beetles now. Pretty sure they're not as tasty as they sound. But I didn't expect to find any of them out in the day, so I'm kind of grateful that they are, because that makes them a lot easier to see. All right, where have I not been and scared the beetles away from? Oops, what was that? I ran through a butterfly. Oh dear. What's that? Human. Okay, cool. And there's a butterfly. Can we catch it? That's the question. That looks like another one of those moths that we've already... Oh, bugger, there goes another beetle. All right, so there was obviously a beetle on that tree, and I was so fixated on the butterfly that I missed it. Okay. So the problem with this is now I'm going to have to come back out and try and remember which trees beetles ran away from me on. Right, I don't think I did any over here, did I? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Actually, I think there might have been something on the other side. Maybe not? No. Okay. And I haven't checked out this one. Yeah, so the good thing about Spooney Island is even though you get all of those rattles that you get when you when there are spiders, you don't get any spiders. They're just beetles and they don't attack you, which is kind of nice. I'm just wondering now if on the farm on Spooney Island, whether or not there are beetles on the trees out here too, because that would be really nifty. I mean, if I was being lazy and not trying to catch them, I could just run past the trees and wait for the rustles to occur. No, I don't think there are any beetles on the trees here. Let's just check. Yeah, no beetles. Okay. Let's see if there's any other moths I haven't caught. Last time I came out here, my backpack was full, so it's another ghost moth. So I didn't have a hope of catching anything. Although the good thing is if your backpack's full and you catch something, you don't lose the bug. It ends up in a little box on the ground. So that's kind of neat. I suppose I should say hello to all these people.
Hi.
How are you? What's your favorite color? Let me guess. Is it blue? It's got to be blue. Blue is the best. That's really funny. All right, who's this? Corin.
What you need?
Nothing. I've tried talking to objects, but they haven't responded yet. Okay, let's check out Mickey.
Hey,
Hi, Mickey. Not that worried. Okay, I didn't have any fragrances. How are you doing, Mefern? A baby chinchilla and $4 in spare change. Oh man, her keyboard's worse than mine. So we can either take a jog back and hope we don't fall asleep and maybe catch something on the way back, or we can catch the tuk-tuk back. I might take a run, actually. It's been a while since I ran this end of the woods. I've just got to remember which way is home. And I will admit it, I'm actually hoping to find something on the trees over here that maybe is like a bug or something. But it's nighttime, so I've probably got 2 chances. And I forgot if there were any poisonous spiders in this area. Huh, that could make life exciting. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Alrighty. I like all the little things they've added in this game. They've added crickets and there's frogs in the swamp. And you hear the owls as well. So my hit points should be, my stamina should be up enough that if I do run into a spider, I should be okay. Oh no, where'd my path go? Aha. There it is. And away we go. Ooh, invisible sparkles. I'll be in that. But are they near invisible spiders? That's the question. There's a lot of bugs that come out in summer and fall, so I've probably missed quite a few of the ones in this area because it was winter by the time the bugs were released. So I've got a little bit of catching up to do. Okay, I've got a lot of catching up to do. Kind of hoping I'm heading in the right direction. Okay, that's the Palash. That will take me down to Wahoo Beach. Ew. Sage, okay, cool. But there's such a lot to explore in this world. It's like you can spend weeks playing and it's just... I think I ended up near Wahoo Beach anyway. How fine, I'll catch the tuk-tuk. This is the jungle plot in Wahoo Beach. It's well away from the beach, and pretty much away from everything else too. So, but it's not a bad little plot because you're surrounded by plant life and bits and bobs. Hello, what's that? Oh, good, camellia. Okay, that's the farm, and I'm just looking for the tuk-tuk at this point because I got lost again, like I always do. But this is Wahoo Beach. The mayor's office is way out there, so it's worth checking out. I could spend 100 to get to Pumpkin Vale, or 5 to go to the museum. Let's do that first. And then what we'll do is we'll spend another 5 to go to Pumpkin Vale because it's cheaper. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:04 a.m. I better not go spider hunting this time of day. I might actually save that and do that again next episode and see if I just can't get a bit better at it, because I think I almost had it that last time. It's given us a couple of extra bits and bobs for the museum anyway. Hi Evan, how you doing? Yeah, the museum is totally worth it. Yeah, it's really good. The only downside is you need to open up each bus stop before you get to travel on it. But I mean, at least you get to run through the jungle and get to a bit of an idea of what's out there too. Before the bugs were added, I used to run a little bit off the road and just barrel through the flowers and the bits and bobs and the grass. And now it's like, since the spiders have been added on, I'm a little bit chicken to do that now. Oh, I should feed the chickens. Speaking of chicken. Oh yeah, now I get lost on my own property. That's embarrassing. Anyway, let's feed the chickens before they get sick. Poor little things. There we go. I can't cuddle them this time of night. No, they're sleeping. Poor little chickens. How did this go? I forgot to put anything in it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. Let's grab that. Nope, not in that storehouse. Okay. We have our vodka. Is that shift? Excellent. Shift click works beautifully. All right, we have... Well, that's just silly. I don't think I can grow grapes here. I'll just check. Okay, I can only grow grapes in Diamond Falls. Alright, so I might as well just turn the grapes into something else, right? How do you get the keg? You know how to get barley in a bag? Yep, okay, so basically all you do is you ship 50 barley overnight, and you only need to ship 50 in order to get the keg in Eddie's store, and then you just go and buy it from Eddie's. Yeah, it used to be really relaxing roaming about the countryside, and then the spiders came along, and I think so far I've been bitten by black widows and stung by hornets. There are hornets as well. They look kind of like flies, and they'll knock you down too, but not as badly as the black widow. It's really funny. So this is a master kitchen too, and you will eventually get the recipe for them, but you can make them in here, as you're probably aware. But yeah, so you can use aluminium or cobalt or any of those metals that you tend to have trouble building with tools, and yeah, you can use them on the various bits and bobs. But yeah, so the keg you get from shipping 50 bags of barley, and it goes into Eddie's and you buy it from him. The still, which you can get from shipping 300 bags of barley, or I think there's a mission. I got mine from a mission for Zoe. Oops, sorry, I was just checking something out there. Ghost moth. So the Bella moth I've already donated. Okay. Things to go to the museum need to go down the bottom so I don't put them in the shipping box by mistake. Yeah, so, but yeah, you can do that mission. Yeah, so basically just ship 50 bags of it, and then you can keep the rest and use it for making. You can make beer in the beer barrel, obviously, and I think you can put it. I've forgotten, but I think you can put it in the still as well. Don't quote me on that though. There's so much to learn in this game that you eventually forget a lot of what you've picked up, unless you're using it all the time. That goes there. So yeah. Yeah. Have you been to the library and checked out the section on processes? I keep forgetting it's there, but it tells me, like, that's where I kept forgetting what I needed. I could go back and check it. Turnip fries. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I should make a uranium watering can. I might do that. Once I've done the watering. Yeah, no, the library, it took me a bit to cotton onto it, but it's actually really, really useful. You can always also find things, know where to look for things if you're a bit... Pocket the watering can. That's it. If you're not sure of where to find them. Right. Oh wow, okay. I didn't need to water all of that. Reminds me, it's 1:16 p.m. I should go and drop some stuff off to what's his face? Evan. There you go. And I'm supposed to stop too. Oops. That's okay. Might do a quick run out to the museum, go catch some spiders, dump some stuff for my quota into the quota bag, and then I think I owe about 5,000 words on my novel, so we'll get that done as well. There we go. Alrighty. So was it 20 kale in the shipping bin? And I should probably think about buying a cow. Not having a cow, that would be bad. 20 kale, there we go. So I've got 6,000. Let's just drop by, just get rid of that. We'll just pick up our our letter first. And grab that one. Actually, the library is really close to your farm too. You probably run past it every day. Yeah, the wiki's still working on it. The library is... When I first walked in here, I kind of looked around and went, I don't get it. And then I looked up. So basically, you've got all of these. Now the childcare section hasn't quite been developed yet. And the entomology section is kind of, it's under development still, but there's still a lot of useful stuff. I mean, you can look up your ants and you can find out where to find all the different ants. So we were chasing beetles. I haven't been at Shady Breeze Woods. I probably should go there. And I missed the beetles out at Rosabark Circle, so I need to go back out there as well. But yeah, there's a ton of information in there. The fossils, it just gives you an idea of where to find the different fossils. Ooh, I haven't read this one. I'm gonna have to go find that. Alright, so there's those, but the bit that you're chasing is here under processes, and you just go through that and it'll tell you what you need. So you've got, oh, okay, it's 100 bags of barley, not 50. That was my bad. Steered you right up the wrong path. But it also gives you your recipes for the different things that you need. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really helpful. I know some games have them in it and they're just not that helpful, but the library in Pumpkin Days is really good. What was I doing? I was possibly chasing a cow. So I don't think I can make my quota with one cow, but I can try. Oh no, yeah, 10 days. If I get 1 milk a day, I should be able to be... Yeah, the libraries are great. What I love about this game is just the amount of thought that's gone into it. It's just huge. So they've taken all my favourite bits of games and then they've added a whole dimension to them. So yeah, so I really enjoy it. Alex, I have come for a cow. How are you doing? Animals have their feelings and you need to take good care of them. I will make you pay if you mistreat them. Fair enough. Do you need anything? Game for Zoe? Yes, I can do that. P to pocket that. And buy animals. A brown calf. Awesome. We'll put it in the Moo Cow Hotel. And yes, it can be called Truffles, although that's more a piggy name, but anyway. We will also buy the hen, I guess. And we will put it in the Chook Hotel. Koji Mew. Okay. As tempted as I am to buy the rest, what I might do is go and purchase myself another barn. Oh no, I won't make Eddie's in time. Fine. That's okay. Alright, where am I going? I'm going to go and make a delivery to Zoe? Was it Zoe? Maybe? Yep, Zoe. Actually, I'm kind of wondering if I went back into the centre of the mines, whether or not I could gather enough of those dahlias for, is it Iris? For Rose. And I probably could. I'm lost again. Butterflies. Aha. Yeah, I write novels and short stories and pretty much anything that springs to mind. It's a lot of fun, but it's a fair amount of hard work too, and I've got a contract I'm working on, so I get to stop and have a bit of a break in the day, and in the middle of it, and then I go and yeah, get back to work afterwards. So this is kind of my brain break. It's really good because while you're playing something like this, you can actually be thinking about what you want to do next, and the other part of your brain is just working on it and just getting it to go. So I generally find if I'm in trouble with something, it'll sort itself out once I've played an hour or so. But the trick is I've got to stop playing and then get back to writing. So yeah. But yeah, no, so I write. So it's pretty good. Takeo. I have to check the animals. It's alright, Takeo. I know you're a doctor. Actually, I was supposed to deliver a delivery, wasn't I? Zoe, I knew that. I'm just going to try and catch up with all the people in the thing. She's still reminding me about my hair. I'm going to get really self-conscious about that if they keep doing that. Talk to Alex. Yeah. Oh, Fayaz.
What's up?
What's up? He does not want to talk. He's obviously busy. So yeah. Oh, let's go deliver this delivery. What type of books? Write science fiction and fantasy, mostly. What else have I written? I have written a little bit of romance, but I ran out of time because I was focusing on the science fiction and fantasy side of things. So I'm still working through. I think I've got. I'm on my 5th book of my science fiction series now. So yeah. Really? Who are your favourite writers? Like, have you read Lois McMaster Bujold or Anne McCaffrey or
Thanks a bunch.
David Weber?
Hey.
Douglas Adams. He writes good stuff. The
Hey.
oops, I hit him again. What do you call it? The one with the dolphins returning and the highway being driven through Earth. I haven't read a lot of his. So have you read any military sci-fi by, so for instance, the Chris Longknife series by Mike Shepard? We're going for this spider again. And missing it miserably. And butterfly, you're next. Yeah, I've really enjoyed Mike Shepard. If you enjoy books by Elizabeth Moon or he's a lot like Elizabeth Moon's Vat of War, and he's a little bit like Lois McMaster Bujold, but his stories move a bit quicker, a lot more action in them. So yeah, I do enjoy his books. He's got a huge series out. Oh. Yeah, so he's got a huge series out on Chris Longknife, but they're quite good. I think at the moment I'm not actually reading science fiction. I'm reading lit RPG by. Okay, good. Yeah, no, do. He's a nice, light, easy read with a good bit of action in there. I'm reading Mahanenko's lit RPG books, which are just basically people in a game and just the, you know, how they play the game while they're living their lives and stuff. Kind of like fantasy but different. Oh man, do I really want to get bit by this spider again? Oh no. I know, someone gave me a butterfly net and said go catch spiders, and I went yay! These are so much easier to see than they used to be. Oh man. I don't know if I should be allowed to have a butterfly net when it comes to spiders. Alright, I think I have chased all the poor spiders in the area. That's Black Mask, isn't it? Let's go poke another spider. Hi!
Do not cross me.
Oh, do not cross me. You will stay away from me if you know what's good for you. Mate, I go chasing black widows. I don't know what's good for me, clearly. Oh, butterfly. And I think I might call that a day there. There we go. That's right. I have it handled. One lattice heath. And it's getting a little agitated. Their wings flutter faster when they get agitated. I think that's everyone who goes after the spiders. It's like, yep. Oh, what's that? Oh no, I just put my net away. And then I keep putting the net away when I actually want to use it. It's like, no, who licensed me for this net? Oh, seriously? Okay, so yeah, the thing with the flowers is you've just got to watch out for them. Just don't try and catch a butterfly when there's a flower, because your character will go, oh, pretty, and get completely sidetracked. Alrighty, so what I might do is I might steer this poor character home before it gets too much later. And then I really had better bid you guys a good afternoon and get back to where I'm supposed to be doing. It's been really good. It's nice to actually chat with someone while chasing insects around the forest and things. But yeah. So Pumpkin Days I do every 2 days. So tomorrow I'll actually be playing My Time at Portia, where I've got a character running through. I think I'm about to start another patch of the storyline, but I can't remember. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Pumpkin Days in another 2 days' time, where I can just get in and try and catch that spider again. Pretty sure that spider thinks I'm out to get it. It's right, I am. But man, who knew, right? Yeah, I love Portia. I think I've done far too many hours in it, but I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I will catch you. Like I said, I'll catch you maybe in 2 days' time if you're around, or whenever you drop in next. Like I said, it's always good to have a bit of company when I'm doing this. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I know it's like these characters are addicted to TV. I tell you. Anyway, I will see you later. Thanks again for hanging with me, Monk, and I'll see you around.